Yo, guys, what's up? I feel like I haven't seen each and every one of you in like forever. How's everyone doing? I didn't expect you guys to join me tonight. Welcome to season 2, each and every one of you. I hope everyone's doing amazing. I know I haven't seen you guys in like a long time. I know. I owe each and every single one of you an explanation about what's been going on for the past 2 years. A lot has happened. I need to talk to you guys about everything. So walk with me. If you guys remember, 2 years ago, I was sweating with my face, all nervous, filming my first episode for YouTube. And it was crazy because I was definitely not prepared. I was absolutely nervous about the future of that channel. How would I, become creative, show my own style, just be good in front of the camera and make sure that you all were satisfied. I remember at that time I was definitely much more in a different position in my life and was almost not prepared, I felt like the first season that I uploaded content for YouTube, it was great and I loved it and I'm glad that you all enjoyed it, right? But a lot of the content, if not just the way that I filmed or just the style, sometimes it felt like it wasn't the content that I wanted to do at times. Sometimes I felt like I forced myself to find a good idea to do for you guys, even though it wasn't really me. And I felt like I did that a lot for the first time we jumped in on YouTube, or the first time I jumped in on YouTube. And whenever it got to the end of December of 2020, I wanted to change that style. I wanted to be more satisfied with the content I was making, especially on YouTube, because YouTube is a place where you want to show who you are as a person, and I felt like a part of the content that I was making was not me. And then a year or two after that, I met somebody. Yes, guys, I know we're gonna have to be getting into some lovey-dovey stuff, some relationship stuff, some personal stuff, because or else I wouldn't be speaking honest to each and every one of you about what happened for the past 2 years and why I've been gone. So the first season that I wanted to do YouTube, I loved it, and don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, extremely grateful about every single memory and event and challenge that we did for season 1. But I needed to be more original. I needed to do more content that was for me and myself, and just bring more style into what I wanted to do on YouTube. And I was not gonna be willing to jump in on YouTube again until I felt like I was prepared to do the transition and give more of myself to each and every single one of you. But more so, my relationship problems. I had some situations in the past 2 years that I have to let each and every one of you know, because you guys are all part of my life and you need to know my personal life at times. So walk me one more time. We're gonna go to another place. I'm gonna grab a drink and we'll have a bit of a story time. So, 2 years. I know you guys have a lot of answers or a lot of questions regarding about what happened these past 2 years. I feel like I need to give you a backstory before we start off with like the first season that we had. So let's go back to 2019. Let me take a sip real quick so I can get started with the story time. So, let's really get a drink. 2019. September 2019. I recently just break up. Well, me and my ex-girlfriend of about a year and almost 2 years broke up. And she went her way, I went mine. Of course, like any man, I went through my process of healing and recovery. But the first time I went through that, I really wasn't recovering, I would say. I was just more like moving. And so that leads me to start my first season. Season 1 for YouTube, it stemmed from a place where I wanted to prove to other people more than myself that I could start off YouTube and do well. But at the time I was so young and immature in the sense of creativity. I was also nervous. If you guys remember the first episode I've ever done on YouTube, you can tell how much sweat I'm sweating, how nervous I am, how much am I not looking at the camera. So there was a lot of things at the time that I was not prepared for, and I was doing my best to kind of just get through it, create the content for you guys, because I knew at the time everyone wanted to have me to create content, you know, for you guys to watch. And I'm extremely grateful, guys. I'm extremely grateful to this day for each and every one of you that subscribed and joined the team, joined the army in my YouTube channel. But like I said, by the time I got to December of that year, I met another person in my life. I had another relationship with a certain someone. Yeah, I was on a different mentality. So that takes us to the second part of the story after the end of my last episode in 2020. But like I said, guys, no, I love making the content for you guys, and I knew that it was a good thing to do, but the sense of the originality and just coming up with content that I knew was good, that I wanted to enjoy and do and be different in every way, to show the difference of me in content. It was something that was important for me, and I didn't want to go back to YouTube until I got that right. And I wanted to just feel more seasoned, be more comfortable in front of the camera, just be more grown. But most of all, of course, I had another situation with another individual that I met in October of 2020. And that takes us to the next part of the story. So give me 1 second and I'll finish this drink, and we'll get back to our story. All right. Now, let's get to the last part. Story time it is, isn't it? I know it's been a long time, guys, trust me, and I promise not to ever do this to you guys. I know I'll be waiting for 2 years. Long story short, I met someone in October of 2020. We tried to do our best to date in 2021. It got complicated and we broke up. I had to go through life, of course, and get back into my daily life and growing and living life and everything. But now we're here. I mean, aside from that, that's pretty much it. I went through some relationships through the meantime of dealing with uploading for YouTube and just content and
life in general, bro.
Yeah, guys, if you guys don't already know, Eric is behind the camera. My boy is handling me right now, but life in general, yes. And like I said, I don't think I was prepared for YouTube at the time. I was definitely not comfortable like this with you guys on camera, right? You guys can tell I'm definitely more comfortable now, but I just felt like I didn't know what I was doing at times. I didn't know what was the right thing for me to do for content, originality, just being more of myself. That's what matters at the end of the day for content, and I didn't want to give you guys content that is not me, because if you guys go to my channel, you're gonna come see me. So I had to be real with myself. And yeah, we've been doing a lot of new stuff. Super excited for all the content that we're gonna be doing for you guys. So now, what has changed and what hasn't? We're gonna be uploading every Monday. There's gonna be a couple of things that I do want to bring back from season 1 that I think made sense, especially since I'm a single dude. Hint, hint. They want me to go to some blind dates for YouTube, so why not? More blind dates, more challenges. Definitely gonna do some pranks sometimes here and there. It's not my type of thing, but you know, I'm definitely gonna be pranking some of my team, because why not? I'm still a pranking king. I'm just real low key about it. We're gonna be doing a lot of fashion shows, a lot of fashion videos, because ultimately that's my passion. I might be adding some more of my hobbies. A lot of you don't know that I like Legos. I feel like a nerd every time I talk about that, but
Legos are fresh, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. New videos every Monday. Make sure you guys subscribe, like. I'll see you next Monday. Season 2, we're here. Love every single one of you. See you next Monday, guys. Peace.